Hi everyone and welcome to the French Watch Collector. Today I'm going to review my collection. So now we have the empty boxes and let's see what I have in a box. So this is my first watch that I collected. It's a Grand Seiko Skyflex. So you can see with this beautiful blue dial and the spring drive movement. So yeah, like I said, this was my first one. I was hesitating between two watches, but I really like the look of this watch. So this is one that will stay obviously forever in my collection because it's my first one. So yeah, it's you see beautiful polishing. I wear it a lot, so you can see some scratches already on the side, but that's way you should wear a watch. And you can see the sweeping second like very smoothly with the spring drive. Very nice watch. So now let's move to the second one. So you can see it's a Tudor Black Bay 58. So I bought this watch like more than 2 years ago. I was very lucky to get one. When I went to the shop, actually they just received one and I bought it straight away. So this is a very iconic watch already, even if it's a new watch. I really like the size of the watch and the look, the vintage look a bit to the watch. It's very comfortable, especially on this leather strap. It is one of my favorite, and this one as well will stay forever. Okay, so now let's move to the third one. You can see it's a Tudor again. I'm really a fan of Tudor watches. It's a Black Bay ceramic. So this one again, I was really fortunate. I was passing in front of my jeweler and I saw the watch in a shop and I went straight away and buy it. So this is a bit different compared to the Black Bay 58. It's a bit bigger. So that's for me, it's one of the disadvantages. I prefer the size of the Black Bay 58. I really like the case and the movement at the back, all in black, ceramic obviously, so scratch resistant. So yeah, that's a watch I will stay nice forever as well. Okay, so the next one is a brand new Moonwatch from Omega. So you remember my first one was the Seiko Skyflake. I was hesitating between two watches actually. I was hesitating between the Skyflake and this one. So recently I bought this watch. Obviously a big fan of the Moonwatch, the iconic model, the movement inside, and I really like the new one. So this one is a sapphire sandwich, obviously because I want to be able to see the movement at the back. Yeah, it's a very nice one. Okay, so now let's move to the vintage watches that I have in my collection. So the first one is Movado Datacron. So I bought this watch mainly for the movement which is inside. It is a very famous and iconic El Primero movement from Zenith. I really like this version of the watch. The gold with these black dials looks amazing. The movement is so smooth to operate inside. And obviously you can look online on this watch as well. He went to the moon. It's models of watch that went to the moon. So that's why I like this model and I got it. So the next one is again a moon watch from Omega. It's a Speedmaster Mark III, a very iconic design from the 70s with the first automatic chronograph movement from Omega. I will put a link in the corner there. That's a watch that I restore myself on the channel, so if you want to see the video of the restoration of this watch, you're more than welcome. So yeah, I really like the blue hand and the gray dial on this watch, and that go as well. I like to collect chronograph, and this is the first automatic chronograph from Omega, and as well a moon watch, so that's why it's in my collection. So the next one is another chronograph from the 70s. It's a Seiko 6138, the Kakume version. So again, one of the first automatic chronograph, even if it's not the first one from Seiko. But yeah, I will have one coming soon that's in restoration. So again, this watch, I did the restoration myself, so I put a link in the corner there if you want to see the restoration of this watch. It looks amazing with this deep blue dial. So yeah, this is a watch that will stay in my collection as well. Okay, so even more, it's an older version again. So a Jaeger LeCoultre from the 50s with central second hand. So this one is on a band strap. I like the look because it's like the watch is like a military watch if you want. So you can see on the back, it looks in good condition. So I really like the vintage Jaeger, especially the movements inside are very solid and very robust movement and very nice to work on. So I really like to restore these watches, and this one is looking amazing. So the next one is another Jaeger LeCoultre, and this one has a sub-second, so it's exactly the same mechanism with the sub-second dial. And I really like the dial of this watch, especially with this band. It looks like a very summery watch, you know, like with the orange and yellow accent. I really like the hand, even if the loom is missing, but I don't care. It looks vintage. It looks good. For the age, I really love this watch. And the last one from the first part is an Omega vintage dress watch from Omega. I like this one because it's a full gold case, so quite heavy. It has a very nice feel. And the size of this watch is quite big. It's 38 for the era. It's from the 50s again. It's a jumbo size from the era. So yeah, a very dressy and very nice watch. So that's my main collection. I have many more watches, maybe that I will review them later. So let me know what you think, and I will post some update on my collection a little bit further. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoy the video, and I see you next time. Bye!